welcome to your Conestoga Today, the show that brings you 360 degrees highlights of all things Conestoga. I'm talking trends, updates, milestones, and our community culture that keeps us connected. I'm your host, Mamuzo Bonkuro. We just said Happy New Year a few days ago. Can you believe it? We're officially in February, one of the shortest yet most impactful months of the year. It's a month packed with history, love, and a little bit of mystery too. Now, let's start with our February-born stars. If you were born this month, congratulations! You share your birth month with some of the most creative, intelligent, and visionary minds in history. People born in February are known to be deep thinkers, fiercely independent, and full of innovation. And let's not forget, you have two birthstones, lucky you. You have an amethyst for wisdom and jasper for courage. Now, apart from birthdays, February is also a month of reflection and celebration. It's Black History Month, a time to honor the achievements, stories, and resilience of Black communities across the globe. The legacy, excellence, and the impact of Black voices in every aspect of society, from trailblazers who shattered barriers to everyday heroes who continue to push for change. This month gives us a chance to listen, learn, and amplify voices that matter. And of course, we can't talk about February without mentioning love. Whether you're celebrating romance, friendship, or self-love, Valentine's Day is a reminder that love is about connection, not all about romantic dates, chocolates, and roses. Well, before the romantics come from me, don't forget that we need a tone of agape love to preserve our humanity. So, I know, but it's okay if some of us are here for the discounted chocolates on February 15th. No shame in that at all. Okay, I digress. Before we unpack today's episode of Your Conestoga Today, I have a little request. Hit that subscribe button on our Instagram page. We do have an active online community that you should be a part of. And how else do you want to stay informed about the community that puts you at the center? You've got to click, subscribe, and enjoy a wide range of edutainment contents. And of course, on Instagram, we have an active community there too. Click the follow button and follow ccdtv.ca. Now, we kick off today's episode with some exciting news. Conestoga Talent Hub is nominated for Community Builder Award of the 2025 year. And let's hear what that story has to say today. Conestoga Talent Hub has been nominated for the Community Builder of the Year Award at the Greater Kitchener-Waterloo Chamber of Commerce's 2025 Business Excellence Awards. This recognition highlights the Talent Hub's commitment to supporting Conestoga students, alumni, community job seekers, and local employers with lifelong career development opportunities. The Business Excellence Awards Gala, presented by Cowan Insurance Group, celebrates chamber members who go above and beyond to make a positive impact in their communities through leadership, engagement, and corporate citizenship. The Community Builder of the Year Award specifically recognizes organizations that actively support charities and nonprofits, have a clear vision for a better community, and take meaningful steps to make it a reality. The Conestoga Talent Hub is a one-stop service hub, both online and in person, for career and employment advising, co-op, and work-integrated learning. It plays a vital role in bridging the gap between job seekers and employers by offering career and employment support for students, alumni, and community job seekers, mentorship programs and co-op opportunities, as well as job fairs and recruitment support for businesses. With Ontario facing critical labor shortages, the Talent Hub has become a key player in strengthening the local workforce. The Conestoga Talent Hub has become indispensable to the local community by supporting a diverse pool of workers as they enter the workforce, adapting to the demands of top of industry today. And those are the words of Alice McCourt, Associate Director, Talent Development and Career Services. The Talent Hub's impact extends beyond career advice. It actively removes employment barriers by coordinating financial support for education, work-related clothing, adaptive equipment, emergency childcare, credential recognition, licensing fees, and even transportation. Employers also benefit through financial incentives and access to skilled, diverse talent. The Conestoga Talent Hub actively contributes to the betterment of the community across a broad continuum of employment, career, and workforce development services based on industry collaboration and engagement, said Trish Wingle-Green, the Vice President Students. Now, here's a snapshot of the achievements of the Talent Hub in numbers. 6,300 individuals supported annually with career planning and job search assistance. Over 1,500 employers receive recruitment strategy support. 3,000 co-op work terms facilitated with 1,300 employers. 12,000 work-integrated learning placements coordinated with 2,000 host organizations. With 96 employment specialists dedicated to aligning services with labor market needs, the Talent Hub ensures students and job seekers get the best-in-class support they need to succeed. Winners will be announced at the Business Excellence Award Gala on March 20th. Conestoga is also proud to sponsor the Employee Engagement Award, recognizing businesses that create outstanding workplace cultures. A huge congratulations to the Talent Hub team for this well-deserved nomination. And now to our second story. Big news for anyone looking to build a career in hospitality. Conestoga College is launching a brand new Bachelor of Hospitality Management program in September 2025. Designed to meet the growing demand for skilled professionals in this fast-paced industry, the program will be offered through the college's School of Hospitality and Culinary Arts, which has earned a spot among Canada's top culinary schools. So, what makes this program stand out? For starters, it's a 3-year degree, meaning students get the same high-level training as a traditional 4-year program, but can enter the workforce a year sooner. That's a huge advantage in an industry that's always looking for fresh talent. The 3-year degree fills the need for graduates with highly developed skill sets of degree-level programs to be available for the promising job market a year faster than those in the more common academically driven and research-focused 4-year honors degree program, said Keith Muller, Executive Dean of both the School of Hospitality and Culinary Arts and the Institute of Food Processing Technology. The timing couldn't be better. According to a 2023 Ontario Chamber of Commerce report, 85% of food services sector respondents reported labor shortages. Meanwhile, a 2025 Tourism HR Canada study showed major improvements in employment rates across all tourism sectors. Simply put, this industry needs trained professionals and fast. Hands-on learning in state-of-the-art facilities. Students won't just be hitting the books. The program blends theory with real-world experience through case studies, lab activities, simulation exercises, and perhaps the biggest highlight, a 4-month paid co-op work term. The co-op term is the focal point of the program's practical learning, offering students access to an array of challenging paid opportunities with industry-leading organizations, including work and study terms at Institut Life at France through a partnership with this renowned institution, Muller added. And speaking of Institut Life, formerly known as the Institut Paul Bocuse Worldwide Alliance, Conestoga is the only program in North America to be accredited by this prestigious organization. That means students will be connected to a network of 26 world-class hospitality and culinary schools across 22 countries. The program team is also working on additional accreditation with the internationally recognized Institute of Hospitality. Now, applications are open. If this sounds like the right fit for you, applications for the Bachelor of Hospitality Management program are now open. The program will be delivered in person at Conestoga's Waterloo campus, home to state-of-the-art facilities, including a fully renovated culinary kitchen and the student-run Bloom restaurant. Conestoga School of Hospitality and Culinary Arts has built a strong reputation for preparing students for exciting careers in Canada's booming tourism sector. Faculty members bring extensive industry experience, combining practical knowledge with deep theoretical expertise. With more than 300 programs designed to bridge the gap between education and industry, Conestoga continues to provide students with real-world learning experiences, small class sizes, and the kind of faculty support that makes a difference. So if you're ready to take the next step, visit Conestoga's website to learn more about the Bachelor of Hospitality Management program and start your application today. One of the most impactful speeches that addresses the need to fight for humanity beyond the color of skin is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. Delivered during the March on Washington on August 28, 1963. In this iconic address, Dr. King envisioned a world where individuals are judged by their character rather than their skin color, emphasizing unity and equality. He stated, "I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal." This speech has become a cornerstone in the fight for civil rights, advocating for a society that transcends racial divisions. As we celebrate Black History Month, let this message fuel our desire to build a world that recognizes humanity first. And just as a reminder, let's play that video for you.
Present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice.
As we wrap up today's episode of Your Conestoga Today, we should reflect and continue to reflect on the powerful words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a man who dared to dream of a world where equality and justice prevailed for all. His vision continues to inspire us, and it reminds us that the work of building a better future is always in motion. And speaking of progress, we also celebrated some incredible achievements happening right here at Conestoga College, where dreams, big and small, are being realized every day. So whether you're working towards your own goals or making a difference in the lives of those around you, remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Keep dreaming, keep striving, and keep believing in the change you can create. Thanks for joining us today, Conestoga. Until next time, I'm your host, Mama Zawonker. Keep believing in you because you matter, and everyone in the world matters too. Have a great day.